You guys have given up the first goal in the last 7 games, and I think 11 of 12. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
What do you want me to talk about?
I guess one.
I don't think our starts have been bad. We just haven't, as far as our energy, I don't think they've been bad. We've just given up the first goal. I have no rhyme. I mean, I just say early in the year we scored first. We've struggled on certain times in giving up the first one, but it hasn't been our. I don't want to categorize it as a bad start. We've just given up the first goal.
Last time you played the Devils, they weren't so hot. They're really hot now. Can you just talk about what their difference was?
No, I'm not talking about the Devils. I'm talking about the Rangers, not the Devils.
Okay. You got the Flyers tomorrow. Can you talk about?
I'm not talking about the Flyers. I'll talk about the Rangers.
Okay. All right. About the Rangers, what's been going well for you guys lately, and what hasn't been going well for you?
Well, we're. I don't think we've been awful. We have the games that we have found ways to win early in the year. We have found ways to lose. We come back with 2 really good wins against Pittsburgh. I thought a real gutty, emotional win against LA, a really good team. And we had a chance last night due to our goaltending, but didn't find our way to get that done. So it's not doom and gloom with the Rangers. Our room is good. I still think we've played good minutes. It's just trying to find a way, especially now as it's getting really into the short strokes, of finding a way to make big plays at key times to win a hockey game instead of losing.
You said last night the team was a step slow. Another game coming quickly after that. How do you get that step back?
I think that's a mental thing. I think the team, when you play an emotional game like we played against, not only a physical but a real emotional game against LA, I think you lose a little bit. I think we've got to find a way as a hockey team, because every team goes through it, mentally, to get yourself ready to play at high energy. And I think coaches, I think media, I think the culture in the National Hockey League can talk players into being tired, and they start believing it. We've got to go another way. We've got to find a way to grab a hold of stuff and whatever you have to do to get your energy back. We weren't far off last night, but we certainly were enough off where we couldn't get the pucks. Third period, I thought we played a little bit better. We'll be ready to play against Philly.
Several of the players who were here last year and are here this year, so a lot of us, said it's a little different sense because last year you were chasing, and this year you're sort of in a spot and looking ahead. Is there a danger in scoreboard watching there, or do you caution them against anything like that? Or?
No, I think it's
And is that
it's
accurate,
easier.
first of all? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're in a different role, I think, because we are looking ahead. We're trying not to look back. We're looking ahead. We feel we're a good club. We're looking to try to chase teams. And but when you're in the top 8, or when you're out of the top 8 and you're chasing, I think it's easier to play.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I think when you're chasing, it's easier to play sometimes. And it all changes, Zip, as you go week to week. But I'm not sure if I'm answering. All we're concerned about is our next game. We had our practice. We had a short meeting. And we cannot look at standings. Players do, I do, but it can't control you. You just got to worry about your next day. Come to work the next day and try to improve and try to win your next game. And that's how we're going to approach this.
Why is it easier to be chasing? More desperation?
Well, I shouldn't say that really. It depends how far out you are.
Okay.
I think when you're, I think when you're out of the picture for a little bit, and people have counted you out, the players play looser. I mean, we've all seen that. So I got to be careful how I put that. But we're right in the hunt. We're right now, and right where we want to be as far as seeing what we are as a hockey club here. And so we need to take each day at a time, Zip, and just find a way, whichever game comes our way, try to find a way to win it. It may not be good for 25 minutes. It may be great for 40 minutes and lousy for 20. Just don't lose the hockey game and handle the momentum swings. And that's how we're trying to approach this.
Do you consider getting Emmy back in there tomorrow?
What's Emmy? No. We'll go with the same lineup.
Goaltender too.
You're asking me about a goal?
Well, you said you're
What the
going with
hell
the
was
same
Sam
lineup.
talking? Why did Sam ask me the question last night? What was the question?
You're gonna ride him.
Are you
rest
gonna
of the
ride
way.
him?
I didn't. I just
I-
you said same lineup, and I wanted you to differentiate.
Yes, but it just brings me to the point. What the hell is Sam thinking about?
Sam, where
He's
are
your
you?
buddy, Joe.
him quite. You want me to call him?
No, I'll talk to him when I see him tomorrow.
You're not going to see him tomorrow.
Good.
You can't ask you the question. What about Fedotenko? Is it encouraging to see him now?
Yeah, it
A
is.
little bit. He said his shot is not.
Yeah, I talked to Rammer today because I knew you would ask me that question.
Me
It's a-
specifically?
You specifically. A week to 10 days. That's what I've got
From
from
today.
Rammer. Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to ride Hank?
Larry, you got any questions today?
Did
You done with your questions?
Do we need to reconvene tomorrow morning?
Not for me.
Not from MSG.
Okay.
I mean, unless there's
Yeah,
unless there's a transaction.
Okay.
If there's
a
news,
transaction,
can we-
yes.
Talk to you
Yes.
about
If
Oh,
there's,
sure.
if nothing changes
news.
between now and
If
then, though,
nothing changes, I'll know.
Good.
we'll tell you the goalie and that'll be.
Jesse, you still
Well,
need
that-
me to
that-
I,
It'll be a
I
big
still have a
surprise.
question for you.
Yeah.
Zuccarello last night
Carson ruin it again.
was one of the two guys that had 3 shots on goal, and he looked like he was kind of back into that form where he was
A little bit.
creative. Is that
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit. He, when we played, Jersey's a pretty big team.
yeah?
He gets, I love his, how hard he plays. He wasn't bad. I don't think anybody was really good last night, and, but he ends up in the first period, he ends up with, I think we had 7 scoring chances throughout he ends up with 2 of them. Eric Christian makes a nice play in the first period there. Zook gets 2 chances. Eric gets the rebound that Hedberg stops, I think, with his glove.
I thought he missed the net.
No, it was saved.
The one he went over the net?
Yeah, the one that went over that
he
hit
got a
his
piece
glove.
of it?
He did get a
I
piece
think
of
it.
that?
Yeah, I think it hit his glove.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah,
But Zook had 2 chances, yeah.
yeah, he had 2 chances. Now, do I think he was dead on? No, I don't think anybody was. So you're not going to get me because he had 3 shots thinking that he played well, because no one played well.
No, but it seemed like he was, of the guys that were out there, it seemed like he had possibly, I thought that he was the guy that looked most like he was going to be able to score in that game.
Yeah.
You don't think Hedberg got his glove on Delzato's shot, did he?
Delzado's.
The one in the third period from the right, kind of low in the right circle where he missed it like by 50.
Oh, Jesus, the dump in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that just, yeah. No, he didn't get his glove on that. But you look at it, yeah, it's a great save. And I checked with Sully. He got his glove on it and deflected over on Eric. Eric doesn't bury it. He tries to chip it in the top, and I think it's, yeah, it might have been.
Shoveled it.
Yeah, it might have been.
Wasn't.
Yeah, but he got a piece of that.
I did.
So.
Thought he missed it too.
Me too.
Learn something new every day. So we don't have to